Financing options for a new car purchase, an insight by Pastor Tommie Harsley. Buying a car is a thrilling process, but it can also feel like a lengthy, complex one when followed without proper preparation. Make sure you're doing it all correctly, so you don't regret your decision. Usually, people choose a specific model or brand and then check its price to determine its affordability. If there is a massive mismatch between what one can afford and what they need to pay to own a particular car, they either delay buying or move to something else with a heavy heart due to urgency. But there is a way to approach this process differently and enjoy it. First, you'll need to decide how much you can afford to spend on a car. It will help you filter your options more efficiently and choose a car within your budget, says Attorney Tommie Harsley. Next, choose a financing option that best suits your needs, including auto loans, leases, etc. Each option offers a few benefits and drawbacks, so do your research before deciding. And then, make sure you shop around for the best financing terms. Lenders will offer different rates and terms. Compare your options before taking them up. While it demands some time and effort from your end, you can save yourself a lot of money in the long run. Let's discuss loan and lease options for some quick knowledge now. Taking an auto loan for a new car. You need to consider three big things when getting a loan for the car: how much amount you should borrow, the annual percentage rate, APR, applicable to it, and the sum payable every month. If possible, look for a reasonable rate. Also, try to find out if loans have penalties for paying them off early or refinancing them before it's too late, informs Pastor Tommie Harsley. It's always good to find out information about these crucial matters beforehand to avoid future problems or surprises with your loan. Taking lease for a new car. Leasing is another way of owning a vehicle because you are only paying for the usage and control of the car, with no strings attached that would otherwise tie you down to buying it. Leasing is similar to renting, except you can own it at the end of your lease term instead of handing it back to a dealer when the agreement is up. If this is your first experience with leasing, you may not be familiar with regulations about how lenders must handle certain aspects of financing. It's a good practice to ask whether there will be down payments involved, how sales tax will apply, and how the interest rate works here. Pastor Tommie Harsley explains that you need to ask about the money factor instead of the interest rate because the latter is relevant for the loan. You should ask what happens when you get caught speeding or producing too much carbon. Will there be fees or additional charges? Usually, leasing comes with more affordable monthly payment plans, but the hitch is you don't own it. You can buy it when the lease period is over, and it can eventually make your purchase slightly expensive. Because everything ultimately comes to budget and financing, make sure your new car purchase experience ends on a happy note. Thanks for watching.